Hey guys, Thrasher here. We have a brand new Android 20 event battle. It's got a 2.5 million damage Rising Rush and a lot of other challenges that can give you Chrono Crystals. Let's talk about it and how to beat that challenge right now. Okay, so the first thing I want to do is go through the actual event battle, how it works, what's in it, what items you can get, and then I will give you a full guide on how to do the 2.5 million Rising Rush damage if you don't know how to already do it. So the first thing we should do is go menu, news, and look at the equipment that you can get from this, details. So you get this new Android 20 right here. He's a decent unit. He's got a reasonably valuable Z ability. It's good if you are using Android 18, if you're using some other Android unit that has a decent strike attack. The real quality to this event though is definitely these equipment items right here. So this first one is usable by anyone. I wouldn't say it's anything amazing. Pretty run-of-the-mill. You get some strike defense, blast defense, and health, and none of the stat ranges are huge. You know, if you don't have any other equipment, if you've just started, this is something that's okay to throw on a unit. This is another item that's not amazing. I probably wouldn't throw it on any unit. Pick a few of them up just in case, but it's all defense and key restore speed. Key restore speed is good, but it's not a massive amount, so it's really not worth going after. But now when we get down to these next two, we'll start talking about some reasonably good equipment items. Okay, so this is available to all Super Saiyan units, and it increases damage by quite a bit. So it's going to depend on the unit that you're using, but if they're Super Saiyan, there's a pretty decent chance that this is a good option for them, possibly the best option depending on who the unit is. So you're going to get a lot of special move damage, and then you get an increase through strike attack and blast attack. Now, the values here are a little bit on the low side. They're not horribly low. If you get a good roll, it's still a good equipment item, but it is a silver, so you're not getting absolutely amazing rolls on this. Now, the next item is for Cell. It can be used by any Android unit, but it's meant for Cell. Blast attack is Cell. Base critical allows you to increase the chance that he's going to get that 25% damage increase, and probably even more than that when we get some more Android units that increase critical damage. The only thing that seems a little awkward to me here is this third slot. It says Super Saiyan Special Defense plus 4 to 10%. I'm wondering if that's actually supposed to be minus 4 to 10%, and what that's actually supposed to do is reduce the special defense that Super Saiyans get against this unit, because it's not usable by Super Saiyans, but we'll see as time goes on what that's actually supposed to do and how that actually works. That's the only part that seems a little awkward to me, but based off just the first two slots alone, this is an amazing equipment item for Cell if you have him, so definitely farm this up. And this is also a fantastic equipment item for Android 17, and I'm sure we will get more blast based Android units in the future, so I would definitely farm at least 6 quality versions of this up. So now let's go ahead and back out and take a look at the well, let's look at the missions real quick. You get 1,000 Chrono Crystals for doing all of the missions for the new event battle. And if we go over here, you'll see that there is a 2.5 million damage Rising Rush. I've already completed it. I haven't collected it yet, but we will look into that in just a second. If you look through here, there's nothing crazy. It's just collect stuff, go through the missions, do the missions a few number of times. There's nothing crazy in here at all. If we go down through here, let's see. Yep. Complete 10 challenges in a story. That's simple, easy. Okay, so let's go ahead and back up and let me show you how to do the Rising Rush. The Rising Rush is super simple. We're going to go story, select event, go over to Fearsome Android number 20. As you can see, it goes 1 through 4, and then there are 6 extra missions. So there's 10 altogether. Here's how you're going to do this. You're going to go down to Chapter 1. That is the lowest level unit. He's level 66. All you have to do is bring this Super Saiyan Red Goku that I have down here, but what we're going to do to make it even easier so I don't have to try to collect all the Dragon Balls with a 1500 unit and not hit this unit, is we're going to go ahead and switch out, and this is fully free to play except for this unit right here, who we will switch to a level 300 purple unit. So it doesn't matter who your level 300 purple is, just grab one that you have. Let's go with Mercenary Tao, since pretty much everyone's going to have him. We'll go ahead and start the battle. And we're going to lead out with Mercenary Tao to get us our Dragon Balls, and then we are going to let him die and switch to Super Saiyan Goku after he dies. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to get the Dragon Balls all set up for us. We'll record all of that. Once they're set up, I'm going to let him die and switch to Goku, but while I'm letting him die, it can take a few seconds, so I'll cut all that out, and once we switch to Goku, then I'll start it up again. So let's go ahead and start this. One of the things, let's see how much damage this is doing. Okay, so one of the things we can do here is allow Dr. Gero Android 20 to hit us a little bit, and we'll use the card as we're about to get hit, so that way it doesn't hit him. We can hit him a few times, that's not an issue, but we don't want to hit him too many times because we are still a level 300 unit. That's why we brought a purple, because it gives, one, it gives type disadvantage, so I'm not doing too much damage to him right away, and two, there is actually a challenge to do to complete this with a purple unit. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to just swipe cancel this, and we're going to be good to go. All I have to do is let this unit die. Okay, so Mercenary Tau just died. We actually have the absolutely optimal setup. We don't need all of this to get this done. We're going to crush him, no problem. The only thing you really want is you want the blue card for sure, because that's going to give you a massive damage increase. And then 2 blast cards is extremely helpful. I don't need this green card, and you don't really need 2 blast cards. As you'll see here in a second, I'm easily going to beat the 2.5 million. But I am going to use the green card, so let's go ahead and pop this green card, and then we'll Rising Rush him. And this should be more than enough damage to get the job done. We'll go ahead and select the strike card because he's going to do a lot of damage with his blast. And how much are we going to get? There you go, 3.8 million. Done deal. If you guys have any questions about anything in this event or anything that I just did with the Rising Rush, please throw it down in the comments. I'll make sure to respond. And if you like this content, make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.